Hi class, welcome to week 2 of ethical and professional issues. I wanted to review what we're going to be covering here in class this week. So let's look at week 2. You're going to see we're going to be talking about multicultural perspectives, diversity issues, client rights, and counselor responsibilities. Now, these topics are covered in chapters 4 and 5 of the Corey text. In regards to what you're expected to do this week, it's just like last week. You have the week 2 discussion forum, and your initial post is due Thursday by midnight. Your 2 peer responses for full credit are due Sunday by midnight. You're also going to have an application paper, which is also due Sunday by midnight. I plan to grade your discussion forum board postings and your application papers from this previous week, week 1, during Monday and Tuesday of this week, and hopefully to have them all completed by the time we have class this Wednesday. So just to give you a heads up with that. And finally, you have your synchronous meeting with myself this Wednesday, September 6th from 6 to 8 p.m. So in class during this, our time together this week, we're going to be talking about the multicultural issues and also client rights and counselor responsibilities. So those are the main things that are due this week. I do want to give you the heads up. In week 4, you have an additional assignment. And let's look at that briefly. With that assignment, you're going to be writing a paper, and it's going to be about the topics that we've covered up to that point. So after this week, you will have covered half of the topics. So I'm just suggesting possibly that you start looking at this paper, thinking about this paper, so that when week 4 comes, you're not too overwhelmed. You can start writing the paper since we've covered the first 2 topics. And then finally, during week 5, just the update and reminder that we will not be having an Adobe Connect session, but if you go to week 5, you will see the different cases that I want you to discuss with your groups, and you are to answer the questions in the chapter, and then 1 submission completed to me, so I know everyone that was in the group and what you talked about. If you want to see who's in your group, you just click on this link down here to the wiki page, and the groups are assigned. So those are the groups that you will be in for the week 5 discussion forum, Adobe Connect makeup session. So besides that, just some caveats to mention. As you know, we're going to be talking about, we have talked about some tense topics, issues, perspectives, values, and whatnot, and identities that everyone in this class has. So nothing has occurred thus far that I've seen anyone act in a disrespectful or impolite way, but one thing I want to encourage you is something does happen. If I say something that upsets you, please come to me so we can talk about it. If a peer or classmate says something in class or in a discussion board, again, let me know so we can talk about it and resolve it. We all have different perspectives, different experiences, and that's fine. So we're going to face this in the real world, and we need to work through ways to deal with it, to express our emotions, and to move forward. We also are going to have clients from varying backgrounds as well, and sometimes as a clinician, we might say something that might upset them. So it's a good practice to work through, or the client might say something. So again, reach out to me so we can talk about it and work to understand one another and gain clarity. That being said, too, as you know, in an online environment, everything is written. So you can't really see the tone of the author when in these our discussion boards. Even in the Adobe Connect, it's limited. So it's a great thing to take into account. If you feel like something was rubbed the wrong way, come to me. I can check it out. We can work through it. So I just wanted to put that out there because this is a class where there's a lot of different things discussed, and we want to work through ways that I can help you through these different challenges as we go through. So please reach out to me as needed. And again, I look forward to our time together this week.